Hello there, thanks for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony, and as you can see in the caption, I'm here at the Orlando Auto Museum. It's a really cool place. I saw some pictures online, and I got some cars here I really want to show you firsthand. Now, I will say this. Any museum that we go to, there is no way you can get the full effect without actually being here. So, that being said, this is just to kind of give you a little taste, because there's always more to see than I could possibly get to on this video. So come on out. But we're going to go inside this place. Looking forward to it. And wait till you see this big giant limousine. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Bigger than anything that I've ever seen. I've been to a lot of car shows and museums, car museums. But anyway, go on with this, because you just hit the coolest life. AutoZone, not AutoZone. I don't know, Auto Museum, I guess, edition. Inside this great big place, they got a whole lot of cars out here. There's actually a museum that we're going to go back into. Found a whole bunch of them sitting out here. I guess it's kind of more to draw you in. They got a nice big restaurant and bowling alley. Yeah, bowling alley's down that way. And 007 bar. We're going to go in the back where the 007 car museum is in the back in just a minute. Check it out. It's like a tank. Didn't expect to see a tank. Huh, interesting. Anyway, let's see what else we can find. Check it out. Bugs Bunny. Nice. And so that's the one from, that sort of looks like the one from Roger Rabbit. The Bugs Bunny mobile. Huh, love it. Got a nice pink, it says Rolls Royce, but with those 6 lights in front, I don't think that's a real Rolls Royce. Thunderbirds are a go. I recognize that one. You got it. It's the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. Love it. Let me get out of the sun. Got some older ones in here too. I love the older ones. How about this one? This is show car ready. I'm telling you, this is a nice truck. Reminds me of the ones they had in the Waltons, huh? 1920s, 30s. That's the Hudson Hornet. There he is. Oh, they got a lot of cars, a lot of cool looking cars here. Let's go look at this one. From Sean Connery's The League. That's sweet. Spirit of Nemo. Never seen that before, have you? Ever. There's only one. This is it. A lot of these other cars you could find someplace, but not this one. That is one. These are all mocked up. Look how big this one is. Look how high it sits. This is James Dean. This bug has got a trailer on it, but see how it's hooked? It's hooked right there in dead center up top, so that you can actually spin around. So if you wanted to back this down somewhere, you could just turn your car around underneath of it and back it down and essentially push it down forward. Pretty cool. It's a nice Rolls Royce, but check out this one. It's an Auburn Duesenberg. That's a cool car. You don't see many of those at car shows either, let me tell you. That's just freaking. So it's really tall too. Look how much taller it is than the Mercedes or the Rolls Royce beside it, or even this car here. It's huge. Cadillac, got Elvis inside. Probably looks just like his. If you've seen him in other videos, the one in Graceland, they actually have his original Cadillac convertible. It's a 52 Crosley Scorpion. What the heck? Another Volkswagen Bug all baha'd out. Cool, let's go on in. Here's some of the older ones here. This is Bonnie and Clyde. Like the one they died in. Check out these old ones. These are hard to find too. You only find these in museums. There's a little bitty one there, almost a go-kart size. This here's got Laurel and Hardy in front of it. And they've got some nice little additions like these fire extinguishers across the back. I don't make those anymore. Just a lot of really cool cars here to see. Again, wait till you see this limousine I want to show you. It's got 6 wheels that it uses to steer. I don't think it's legally to take down the road, but it's cool. Didn't expect to see that in a car museum. Especially all these boats. Really cool. The Titanic there, replica. A whole lot of them. 58 Plymouth Fury from the movie Christine. Nice. And this one here is Green Hornet's car. I forget what kind that is. I think it's a Plymouth. And that one there, I think it's from the Grinch. It's one he drove in Whoville. Or at least one like it. Here we are at the Dukes of Hazzard. Guess it's supposed to be a replica of one of their cars. It doesn't really look like it, especially when they got a picture of it back there and it doesn't look like that car, but I see where they're going with it. At least it says Hazzard County on it. Daisy Dukes. Yes, she had one of those. That's what Daisy drove. That Jeep with the big eagle on the front of it. And how about that 69 Dodge Charger? The classic. I saw one on the road one day and it did not have this on the top. And that's just plain sad. Just plain sad. This one looks like the door is actually open. I'm not going to touch it though. Cool. Like it. Got this limousine. Isn't that crazy? Look how long it is. It's insanely long. What's it say? It measures 100 feet and 1.5 inches. It's 100 feet long. Not inches long, 100 feet. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. It says it's got 26 wheels and seats 75 people. From 1927, you got the Duesenberg Model X. Duesenberg's so freaking cool what they did with the exhaust coming out of the side. Reminds you of the Great Gatsby. I think he drove one of these. You see that or the Excalibur. They look a lot alike. So the back of this thing's got a putty green, a hot tub, and a heliport for your helicopter. That's hilarious. In this room is a whole lot of Citroens. I don't know if they're French or German. And there's this Panhead. Never heard of a Panhead except on a Harley Davidson. But here's your classic Citroen there with a convertible top. They got a lot of them in here though, a lot of different ones. And there's some 82. That's one of those Ampha cars. We saw one of those in Disney Springs. Saw them actually using it. Went in the water with it and everything. It's Alfa Romeo. And a whole lot of more of those little European cars. Volkswagen Bug. Glad we got a chance to come in here. Like, for example, these are Russian cars. Don't see too many Russian cars here in the US at all, like zero. And they got a nice little room here. It's got some Russian farmhouses and different things, and it leads you into the Italy room, and behind me is the England room. Classic Rolls Royce. Big one. It's huge. This one's got like a suicide door in the front. If you see this, the door handle's up here, so it comes open this direction, just like the back one does. Which of course nowadays the doors open the other direction. Kind of the reason for that is wind resistance. Because you're going down the road, you pop that thing open, that door's going to fly open. Whereas if you go down the road with another door that opens the other direction, the wind will help close it. Bentley Azure. Nice. Smiles, smiles everyone. Gotta love that. It's a TV series, if you didn't know, it's called Fantasy Island. They would pick people up from the plane that would come in onto the island, which the plane was normally a boat plane or water aircraft, I guess you'd say. So anyway, it would come in, and they would always drive these little jeeps out to greet them and, you know, take them to their cabins. It's cool. Stars of the Stars. Ferrari Daytona, and this here was actually in Miami Vice. You know that one, right? Speed Racer. I used to have this in here as a Hot Wheels car. Actually, I think it was Matchbox. There you go. Is that 308? 308 GT like Magnum PI drove? Pretty cool. Madonna, Breathless. Dick Tracy the movie. Love that, that's kind of cool. James Dean had a little speedster. Porsche Spider. How about that guy? $1 million. 1967 Pontiac GTO from the Monkees. Definitely been modified. The front of the GTO should not look like that. I'm just saying. Well, these are so close you can get right up to them and touch these things. I'm not, but check out that exhaust. This is actually a working car, though. Interesting. Like the gold flake they have on here. It's kind of flake. I like those. Love those Kragers. Those are sweet. Wow. How about that? The A-Team. Sweet. Love it. These two here are some of the most iconic cars ever. This is from the Munsters. This was Grandpa's coffin car. We saw another coffin car at a car show. I think I was in Michigan. Look at these things. This is awesome looking. You can tell it's ready to rock and roll too. And of course, the main Munsters mobile was this one here. Love it. Again, a lot of these are replicas. They're not actually the ones used in the movies, but they try to make them as perfect to scale. Some of them are actually from the movies, which I think this one here might be. Really cool. I hear grease is the word, because it's got a plexiglass top on it. That's awesome. 1948 Ford Deluxe. Look at that fin. That's a fin. If you're gonna have a fin, right? That's pretty cool. And would be remiss if you didn't see a Ghostbusters, right? This has got it all in it. This has got everything in it. This is awesome. And this was Inspector Gadget's car, the Gadget Mobile. The 1960 Mini from the movie Mr. Bean. This one's seen better days. Cool though. Mr. Bean. He's even got his door lock on the outside. That's awesome. The Spider-Man van that was used, of course they ate it up. There you go. Everybody recognizes that. Easy Rider. The Kawasaki from Lethal Weapon. The police bike. I'll be back. No, I'll be back was not from Lethal Weapon. Just messing with you. Knight Rider. Iconic Trans Am. I'm kind of jumping around with all these. This is more like his Trans Am that he had with the light in front. It was an old hearse from Terminator. Old school taxi. This here got beat up in one of the movies. Cadillac Fleetwood from Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. This is one they took apart and used as a prop. This here came from Shanghai Nights with Jackie Chan. This one says Michael Jackson's Soul Train. Check it out. Kind of looks like it. At the opening of Soul Train, which of course was a dance show, kind of like I forget the name of it, but anyway, there's some other dance shows that used to show on TVs in the 70s and early 80s, and one of them was Soul Train. Gran Torino, Starsky and Hutch. Love that one, huh? Love that one, iconic, man. Way before the Nike swoosh became popular. 76 Gran Torino. RoboCop. How can you have a car show without this DeLorean, huh? You cannot have a Hollywood car area without this one here. Of course, this one is right up front, just as you come in from Back to the Future. DMC-12. Complete with a flux capacitor. Oh, actually, I think I took the flux capacitor out of this one, so this was from the other one, because it's got the automator up top, where you can put food down inside of it and make it go. We don't need gas or a road. So this one, it says, is from the 87 Grand National. It's from the movie Fast and Furious. This was in the opening scene of the fourth film. It was driven backwards to make the stunt happen, and the engine is in the trunk, and there's also an extra steering wheel in the back passenger seat. See the extra steering wheel back there? That's how they drove it. So on the outside it looked like it was going backwards, but really it wasn't, because you can actually steer from the front wheels. Actually moved it. This room here is nothing but old Chryslers. I swear this is one of the best car museums I've ever been to in my entire life. And I've been to 9 or 10. I mean, it's just very well set up. I do wish more of them had placards, like right here in front, tell you what year it is and what model, but they don't have enough of that. But they've done a really good job displaying these cars, and certain ones have got the windows down, and you can really check them out. I do wish there was less background music. Right here, the Chrysler Imperial. The neat feature of this one here, you could get it with a swivel seat. Actually, I think that swivel seat came standard, so helps you get in and out of it. More cars today should have that, at least an option for that, you know. I love it. Definitely a good looking car. This is the muscle car section, but check out this one here. Look at that paint job. Pretty crazy, huh? You think that's crazy? Take a look at these seats. I don't believe I've ever seen anything like that. They don't look very comfortable. I'm just telling you that. They don't look comfortable. Even the back seats don't look that comfortable. It's different though, isn't it? That's crazy. It says a 93 Honda Accord. At least they do have some American muscle in here. There's your 73 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Looks like another Mach 1. Corvette. Hot rod venue. All the different kinds of flames. I like when they put them right next to each other. Like that. There's your stylistic flames there. Those are cool. They throw in an old pinball machine every now and then. There's a Trans Am. Yeah. There's your dune buggy. I like those wheels. Check out that one. Thor. Thor's Chariot. 82 Ford Ecoline pickup. A lot of fiberglass on that one there. A lot of furniture look like it. Some of them could use some extra work and aren't really suitable for car museum, I think. Others are like, wow, they just kind of jump out at you. Check out this thing. There's a lot of pink in it. It's a guitar. I know what you're thinking. Yep, you've never seen anything like that before. Look what they're using as guitar string holders. This is what people use to plant their plants. I'll show you. Recognize it now? They dig holes and to dig a hole for plants when they put them outside, flowers. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely use it in a parade, wouldn't you? Just wanted to show you. You can stop this video as far as how that King's guitar car was made. Pretty neat. It's supposed to be from Gotham City. So this is the one from the 70s TV show. And boy, is it pretty. That's good looking. Got a bat phone in there. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. All the way back to the flame exhaust. This would be Batgirl's motorcycle. And then some of these are the other ones that they used in the movie. I think they evolved to this one. Then they had a little bitty one, the boat. Old Batman outfit. They got one of these at the Six Flags in Georgia. Got one of these that sits outside, looks just like this one. I want to show you this one here on the other side. Adam West. That's Batman. Yeah, this in here. It's a little better shape than the one in the back. Looks good though. There's that one. The classic theme music. This is called an NA2A. There was actually only 57 of these made in the world. The reason is because it is made from a 57, 58, and 59 Chevrolet. So it encompasses the best of all of it. It doesn't say on here that I can see what year this one here was completed. 2006. Base started the 2006 Cadillac XLR North Star V8. Interesting, huh? You can see the 57 front end. This cow reminds me of, there's a couple cities that have cows like this in their city and they got them all painted up. But it also reminds me of the bicycle company Trek, which they have, if you ever go through their facility, which I got another video of that in Wisconsin, they've got a whole bunch of these different ones that are painted, all different colors. Full-size cows like that. And this is nothing but a room of Studebakers. As I mentioned, check out the Studebaker Museum, which has got even electric power Studebaker from the 1919, or no, I'm sorry, 1909. And all electric Studebaker. A whole lot of iconic front end, huh? Not a good looking car. Can't put paint on it and make it look prettier. Well, this 1930 Model A has a nice history. It was actually owned by Stuart Cathy, who was the owner of Chick-fil-A, owner and founder of Chick-fil-A. And he tried to make this look like the Beverly Hillbillies truck that they had. And he'd drive around his ranch, his Christian campground called Rock Ranch. I say campground, it's a place for kids to go camp. Cool. This place just keeps going and going and going. As I mentioned, it's probably one of the nicest museums I've ever seen. These are all military style, camouflage. Most of them are Jeeps, like this really nice one here. They've got all kinds of, these were used in Korean War. Used to lay these down flat. You can get a 50 caliber machine gun up the hill pretty quick. Citron. This feels like a boat. Sure, it floats. A whole bunch of them. You got a good area here for motorcycles like this Moto Guzzi. Obviously, they got Harleys in here. I do have a video of the Harley Davidson Museum up in Milwaukee. You should definitely check out. Although some of these are pretty cool. Check out that paint job. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. A lot of bikes in here. A lot of scooters. Triumphs. Victories. I saw an Indian. Here's a Kaiser. Here's a Kaiser. What this was famous for was the Dutch doors. Yeah, that door just slid in. You still didn't get much room. You opened up a little more than that, but you didn't get much room to get in and out of there, that's for sure. 1948 patent. This room has got a whole lot of scooters. All kinds of scooters. Cushman made it on Best Buy. Got the U50s, a whole big line of them. Motorized bicycles. Literally, they were built as bicycles and then they put motors on them. So much to see here. I highly encourage you, if you're in town, stop by here. They do offer a military discount, or if you're on your way in, you can get one of these magazine things here and it'll give you 20% off when you come in. So definitely want to check this place out. If you're any kind of automobile, motorcycle enthusiast, you know, this is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of these dual riders with a gasoline engine on it. Nope, can't say that I have. That doesn't sound dangerous at all, does it? There's one with one on the front of it. Interesting, got that old saddle seat. A lot of cool things to see here, that's for sure, no question. This area here is dedicated to the small car. This is like before the smart car. These are sold in Korea, I believe. Some places that didn't have much room for large automobiles, so they kept making these small cars. I know England made some, Germany made some. And there's got one wheel in the front. Makes them highly maneuverable, actually. Just don't go turn that thing at a high speed. A lot of cool ones. I'm sure they got that one here somewhere that Urkel used to drive. It's got the, you open it up from the front. I haven't seen it yet, but I bet you there's one in here. This would be the area it would be hiding in, that's for sure. So many cool little cars. There's your smart car there. Got a buddy of mine who's got one of those. I understand why a museum like this would have so many of the same thing. Like, there's all these Vespas in here. I mean, there's a whole lot of car museums around the country. Why not sell them one or donate one or two? Because this place has got a ton of them. Some of these more one-offs is different, you know. I mean, there's not a whole lot of these, I guess, but of course I do have three, but anyway. These are the Flintstone cars. They had these in the Flintstone, the movie. They also had some other ones in the movie too that look like some of these. Treebird, you know, with John Goodman. This one here was the high class one here. Really cool. They did a good job with trying to restore it like they could to make it work. This section here is dedicated to nothing but 007 and all the different cars and boats and planes, everything that they used in the movies. its own separate area, which is pretty cool. It's good size. The boat. There you go, the Aston Martin. The D85, the most classic 007 car. The name's Bond, James Bond. Some of the classic music. Here's a Lotus Turbo, probably the second most famous car in James Bond series. This is the one that could go underwater and swim. And here's the a mock-up of that. How the tires went sideways and everything. Fins popped out of the back. But music's loud. Lots of the motorcycles that were used in the different movies. Little boats. The ski snowmobile slash get up and go. Parahawks. Check out this one. Pretty cool, huh? It's a Saab. I said Saab, it's actually a Jaguar. So much to see here, so much to see here. So well worth the trip. Well, I hope you enjoyed this visit to the Orlando Automobile Museum, and this is a huge facility. They've got go-kart tracks right there. There's a pinball place back that way there. You can play $15 an hour. There's just a lot more here to see. There's a laser tag right over that way, and there's a lot of cars out here, as you can see, on display that you don't see once you pay, like I did, to go in the main facility. But I've actually got that boat. So there's definitely a lot to see and do. There's restaurants and different little shops. Just a lot of different things to see. So if you're in the area, I highly recommend you come into this place and taking a look at it, because it's worth the price. It really is. Like I said, what I showed you does not do it justice. So if you went this far, you should definitely come down to Orlando and come see this place. Why don't you go be sure, like, subscribe, because I'm gonna get back out and live in the coolest life. Automobile edition.